Hello, anybody, nobody, everybody, whoever wants to watch. Welcome back to my playthrough of Mass Effect. We just did a really long Mako session.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
Okay.
Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Okay, so I think I decided in between the 30 seconds of not recording, I'm going to start Pinnacle. Just get it out of the way. You just start it. You know, we can always leave it, but we'll show it off, I guess. You know, for the people who I guess haven't seen it, you're not missing much. I don't know. There might be like weapons or armor or something I get out of it, but you may have to actually do like all the leaderboards, which I'm not gonna do, because that is just a waste of time. Even if you do get something cool, it's just not worth it. But I think you get to be a dick to people in here just a little bit, so we'll check it out.
Isn't that Commander Shepard, the human Spectre?
Whatever. Spectre or no, it's always fun to see humans get pummeled in the simulator.
Excuse me, Mr. Vindictive, if that is your real name.
Go.
Commander Shepard.
Okay. I'll talk to this dude.
Ah, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Pinnacle Station. I'm Admiral Thaddeus Ahern.
Where are the tests?
Good. Sounds like you're ready for a fight. You'll be training in the combat simulator. After each round, you'll see how you fared against your competitors.
Okay.
I'll go check it out.
Carry on.
Alright. Yeah, this, whatever. We'll get at least one episode of this. If it's too bad, you know, well, we won't do it again. Problem solved. I don't remember how to enter the simulator. I thought there was more people you could talk to.
Don't worry, Commander. Ahern's tough to impress.
Okay, actually I think there's more people to talk to after you do the simulation. So, I recently, oh, there are more people. I will get to that in a moment. Where? I thought, I don't want to check scoreboards, I don't care. Talk to Cal Burham.
Get me back in that
Okay.
simulator. Nothing mixed.
So, you must be the famous Commander Shepard. I'm tech specialist Alud Akron, lead programmer on the combat simulator. Do you need something? I'm sure I have a few minutes before someone forgets their password and comes crying to me for help.
Start a new mission.
Let's try a new simulation.
New competitors are restricted to low-impact missions till they learn the ropes. The infirmary was starting to complain. Which combat mode? Time trial, capture, survival, or hunt?
We'll do time
Let's
trial.
try one of the timed missions.
And which course? I've got the warehouse or
We'll
tropical
do
courses.
tropical.
I think I'll see how I do with the tropical course.
Okay, I'm trying to throw
Fine.
a toy for you.
We give you some dummy grenades and Medigel. If you try to use a real grenade, I will turn off every safety measure this simulator has.
Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. So, the...
Don't wait for them to come to you.
Oh yeah, we have to, like, it's how quickly you can clear out 25 enemies, I guess.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most time shot.
Okay, that's a little harsh for, you know, 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds in. 13 seconds in. You're giving me sass. I don't need your sass in my life, Mr. Ahab. So what I was going to talk about was, the idea that we live in a simulation, which I think it's pretty plausible. If you aren't familiar, this is going to be like a real quick rundown of it. Basically, it goes that humans will eventually have the capability to simulate basically a universe, I guess you could say. Like as we keep advancing. So what is basically to stop that from us being inside a simulation. Maybe that's not the best way to put it.
Damn it, Shepard,
I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting. It does lead to some interesting, like, I guess you could say, like, moral questions, you know? If we live in a simulation, does anything matter? If we're just, you know, bits of code. Torturing a sim in The Sims doesn't matter, you know? So, I don't know. I guess I didn't have as much to say as I thought I did about that. I don't want to get all political or religious or something like that, although I probably just, well, you know, I only have 1 subscriber, so my channel can probably get away with it for now.
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Give it 10 years when I have 2 subscribers, I'll be hurting then. Those 2 subscribers are just gonna go at it like dogs, arguing in the comments.
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, see, this is why, I guess I could, you know, speed it up, I guess, but this is why I didn't do this. It's because it's just mindless shooting. These, not the highest quality episodes I've done.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most times shot.
You already said that. I heard you the first time. Sorry, there are no awards for being a... Oh, I messed that up. Oh. Can I do something? Oh my goodness. And here's that. And last one. Oh, I thought that was the last one. That's number 7. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this too many more times. I'll tell you that right now. I probably should upgrade my ammo. I really can't be arsed right now, though.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most times shot.
Okay. I really got it the first, second, and third time you said that. It's getting to be a bit much. Can I kill something? Please. Please, 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 let me kill something. There's 4 enemies left. I wonder how bad this is actually gonna rank. I might just start Vermeer this episode. I forgot how much I didn't like this DLC. Out of all the DLC they could have come up with this game, and this is what they come up with. Okay, let's see how badly I ranked. '14th. Yeah, there's no way in heck that I'm going to try and break the record of 120. No way in heck. Alright. We're just going to leave. There may be more to this. I don't want to do another one of those, especially on camera. I'm sure... Oh, okay, we can talk to this guy. But, yeah, there's no way I'm doing that again.
You need something else?
No.
I'll go check it out.
No.
Carry on.
No. Okay. Yeah, there might have been... There's probably more if I would have broken the record that time. I'm sorry. Not doing it. Not doing it. But whatever. We wasted 8 minutes of this episode. You had a longer episode last time. We are... I think we might just start Vermeer. I feel like that's rushing. But... It's not like I haven't played the missions before. Let me, I'm gonna read through them one more time. I know I've done them about 8 times. But I'm gonna read through them one more time, see if any of them stick out as important. Can I please exit the galaxy map? Alright. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, get the top score in 8 missions. Oh, okay, that one seems Tali and the Geth. Yeah, we can definitely talk to Tali. That's main character stuff. That's not the elevator. So I'm glad we checked that out. If she sends us somewhere, we would definitely go and help her out. Oh, my mouth. I did drink water, but it's still dry. Uh-oh. My cats are making noises I don't like. So, I got another cat story. I don't know if that's what I'm going to become known for, but when I first got my first cat that I've ever had, we're talking to Tali, It's like the first night I had her, and it was like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and this freaking cat jumps up on the washing machine. That's fine, cool, don't care. But she jumped up on like where like all the dials are, and it's very thin. Well, I don't know if she just misjudged how slippery the surface was or what. She ended up falling behind, so I wake up to like a thunk, and then just a bunch of meowing. And at first,
Shepard,
I was
need
like,
to talk to you. It's
what?
important.
I can't even find where she is. And there she is, in behind the washing machine, so I had to pull it out. But I didn't mind. Needless to say, she never climbed on that part of the washing
Is
machine
something
again.
wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
Oh, this is painful. I'm gonna do it.
I can't pass out classified information.
Please. You don't understand what this could mean to my people. Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
This is really tough. We can't, it's encrypted.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Oh, I said I was gonna do an all Renegade playthrough. I'm gonna do an all Renegade playthrough.
Until our cryptologists decipher that data, it stays with the Alliance. After that, you can make an official appeal for access to the files.
Right. I'm sure the
Oh.
Alliance will have no problem turning
I
it
hate
over
doing
to my
that,
people.
Tolly. I'm sorry.
Governments are always eager to work with the migrant fleet. You're looking out for your own people. I understand that. I just wish it wasn't at my people's expense.
Oh,
Is this gonna cause trouble later
Tolly,
on?
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. I'll still do everything
That
I
should be
can to
worth
help
like
you stop
100
sailing.
Renegade, what I
But
just
as
did
soon as
there.
this mission's over, I must resume my pilgrimage.
Oh, okay. Man, I kind of wish I wouldn't have taken that side mission now. That was not fun. I mean, I gotta do it though, right? Because that's... I think I initially looked up like an all... I'm sure there's all Renegade playthroughs. I probably just didn't look hard enough. But like... If you're gonna title it FemShep Renegade, you gotta go with the bad decisions. It's part of it. You can't let the people down. Or in my case, person. Alright, can we open up the galaxy map? I think... Well, okay, let me... I didn't actually do a full scan of the assignments, so... I will check that out. Pinnacle, no. Locate signs of battle, definitely not. Doctor at risk. While in the area, found a log listing and other... Apparently someone thinks the doctor located in the news system is in grave danger. Alright, we... Newton in the Kepler Verge. Okay, we'll give another side mission a try. We'll help out a doctor. I just don't want to, like, rush through the game. You know, I do enjoy Mass Effect. Oh, sorry, I got a little burp from water here. Newton, Kepler, Newton, Kepler, Newton, Kepler, Newton, Kepler... That's what it said, right? It's because I didn't write it down. Kepler. Newton. Yes. Alright. I'll go try and find this little whiny baby doctor. Whiny baby
Message coming in.
Okay.
Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists. Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard.
Don't make me fight
The
Thresher
project
Maws,
dates
please.
coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates.
Did he drop a sick
Good
rap
luck.
album?
5th fleet out.
Okay. So I mean, at least this, because there are, at least if the assignment has a little cutscene like that, it's gotta be like somewhat not pointless. You know, you just get a little something out of it. I'm gonna take another drink of water here. Oh, look at that SSD loading time. PC Master Race. Alright, Anomaly... No, we want to check out the underground facility. So we do get to take a look at this green planet. Has anybody... Who remembers the movie Red Planet? So Red Planet was one of the first DVDs my family ever owned. It was Red Planet, Independence Day. At least I think those were like the first. Those were the first two I really remember. We may have had a couple before that, but I feel like we got our DVD player and our neighbor like gave us those two DVDs. Independence Day, good film. Definitely like it. Have not seen the sequel. Probably not as good if I had to guess. Then there's Red Planet. I don't remember. There's like two things I remember about Red Planet. So obviously it's about Mars. And like landing on Mars. Two things I remember. When they land on the planet, the system that they use, because there's no atmosphere, is do you remember the by the way, Haynes, feel free to sponsor me. Do you remember the grapes from the Haynes commercial? Basically, the lander was wrapped in what looked like grapes, and it just would it hit the red planet and just bounced and rolled and bounced and rolled and bounced and rolled. It was a pretty funny scene. I'm probably not describing it the best, but I don't know, if you look up like Red Planet landing scene, maybe you can find it. I YouTubed it probably like when YouTube was first becoming popular. I haven't thought about it in ages until now. Ooh. The other thing I remember I guess two things. There is a scene where they piss on Mars. You know what? This actually might be considered spoiler territory. So if you don't want to get spoilers for this 10-year-old movie, 10-year-old blockbuster. They piss on Mars, which is a scene. And I think the only reason they can actually piss on Mars is because they sent, I don't know, they sent like algae or something to Mars, and that algae they didn't think grew or something, and it ended up growing. And the only reason they found out that the algae actually started making an atmosphere was because one of their helmets got cracked. And they were getting ready to say, like, goodbye. And it ended up he could breathe. So, of course, you know, then you can open your suit to piss on Mars, essentially. I just came in that way.
We're in the middle of a fight.
I know. So, that's Red Planet in a nutshell. Honestly, I'd probably watch it again just for the like, that was really the only reason that I liked that movie, at least as a kid, was that the grape rocket bouncing scene was pretty funny to me. It was, I mean, I don't know, I was a kid, maybe it's not funny now. Although I do think NASA might actually, like, have considered a system kind of like that. Because, like, parachutes don't work, right? Because there's no air. Or at least not, yeah, there's no air, duh. The other movie that this made me think about, again, obscure movie, which, I don't know, I have a weird taste in movies, but so maybe this is where my taste came from. There's a movie called Torque that we also had on DVD, and I don't remember too much about it, except that it was like one of the most ridiculous movies I've ever watched, like in a funny way. Like, one scene I remember specifically, it essentially looked like a Mountain Dew commercial, and these people were on crotch rockets, and they were jumping over trains, riding their crotch rockets on trains, And it was just ridiculous nonsense like that throughout the whole movie. If you're looking for like just a, you know, sit back, have a good time, turn your brain off, it's a funny movie. I don't think it's meant to be funny. Like, it seems like the movie tries to take itself seriously. I don't know. It's good though. I might actually have to watch it again just to get back to it. Speaking of my weird taste in movies though, like for example, Cube. I know a lot of people don't like Cube. At least the people I've showed it to. It's one of my favorite movies. The Exam. Another great film. A lot of the movies I like seem to have one-word titles. So like Rubber, that's a masterpiece of a film. Absolute masterpiece. Let's revive Liara. Rubber, if you don't know, is about a killer tire. In that the tire, it's just the tire, no rim, rolls around and kills people. If that doesn't interest you, it also has one of, if not the best opening scene of all time in any film whatsoever. No question. You watch the first 5 minutes, if you're not hooked, I don't know what to tell you. There's also, Thanksgiving wasn't too bad. Kind of a cheesy horror film. The soundtrack to the Thanksgiving movie, it's fantastic. I still look it up on YouTube occasionally and listen to it. I wish this mercenary would die. What other movies are kind of strange? I had another one off the top of my head that I can't think of. By the way, Cube has Cube 2 and 3. Oh, it was on the tip of my tongue too. Oh, come on, please don't die. Okay. I'm gonna use a Omnigel. Metagel. What was the other movie I was gonna mention? Now it's bugging me.
I think we're done here.
Okay, well we're not done here because we didn't find the doctor. I actually like Turbo, the movie Turbo. About the snail. It's a good film. It's a good film. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the classics like Pulp Fiction and stuff, but I also like original movies. I hate, like, you know, this cop's 3 seconds away from retirement, and he goes on his last mission. Like, that shit's boring.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
Lower your weapon and step away from the doctor slowly, or I will fire.
You fire, and there's a good chance my gun goes off.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Friend off the walls.
Toombs is clearly crazy! Please, officer, help me!
You think I'm afraid to die? All that matters to me is killing the man who ruined my life!
Shoot him.
We don't always get what we want, Toombs.
Dang.
I thought I was dead. Thank you. Here, for your trouble.
Would you give me like 6 credits?
I don't think I'll ever forget that madman's face.
I don't know what you did to him, but I don't think he chose you by accident.
He'd killed my colleagues. We worked on Akuz, studying thresher moths to detect them earlier. He must have lost friends to an attack, then heard about our research and blamed us for failing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I can't stand to be in here another moment.
Toombs' eyes are still pinched with frustration and rage. The scientist eyeing the corpse with distaste stabs his face with a cloth. For better or worse, the situation is resolved. So another movie I was thinking of, in this... I don't think a lot of people like the movie. It's called Rampage, which, you know, for, like, we did finish this, right? You killed Toombs, the man... Report to Hackett, okay. It's about a guy who goes on a shooting rampage, which, like, is obviously bad in the political climate. I don't want to get into that. Don't get into that in the comments. Again, you two commentators. but it's an interesting film. Now, I will say, I believe the film was directed by Yui Boll, which is like probably one of the worst directors in Hollywood. Sorry, I was looking for the end key, because like he's done a lot of horrible films. That one I don't think is actually too bad. I think it's one of his better films. Now, The Room, not the game, but the movie. I couldn't make it through that movie. I have yet to make it through that entire movie. We probably have to report to
Message
Admiral
coming
Hackett.
in.
Yeah.
Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. You did well to save the doctor. I suppose we'll never know what set Toombs off.
Not after I shot him.
Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
I think he actually made a Rampage 2. I don't remember if I watched that or not. Again, that was a time when I was watching like 3 or 4 movies a day back in high school. I think we were just gonna do. We'll take another look at the journal here, see what we got. Pinnacle, no. While on Ferris, she found the personal log of an extra-generally employee. The doctor's notes seemed to express some concern the samples they provided to. This was the Cerberus. Okay, so we should do the Cerberus mission. How are we doing? 26 minutes. Well, we'll head to the system. What is the Maroon Sea Cluster? Montano Maroon. If you guys got movie suggestions for me, you know, by all means, just shout them out, you know. Where is this cluster? Maroon Sea. It's not a sea, it's a star system. So I think we get to fight Cerberus employees here. This may actually be a multi-part side quest. I don't know for sure. Are they on Inti? Negative. Are they on Apo? Negatory. Are they on Supay? It's a big NO. Are they? I'm running out of ways to say no here, game. They are on Chaska. We'll accept our squaddies. I left my phone on the charger. I don't know what time it is because of the stupid Windows clock thing I mentioned earlier. This looks like the planet we were just on. What a coincidence. Oh Jesus, there's 3 spots. We'll check out the 3 spots. I don't think we're gonna. I think we can do these 3 spots, and by the time that, you know, if I throw up a little bit longer episode, I throw up a little bit longer episode. That's the price we pay for freedom. I don't know. It just came off the top of my head. Not relevant to anything. Whew. Is there any other movies? The Exam, though. Seriously, like, The Exam is super cool. I think it's actually a good film. The people I did show it to liked it. So the reason me and my friends had a movie night where we picked I think it was like weird or bizarre movies. I picked Rubber and The Exam. Oh my, I'm stuck. I'm trying to think what they had picked, but I do know they were big fans of The Exam for sure. It's a good. I cannot for the life of me. I might have a better chance. Oh Jesus! Look at this mountain range. What does this game want me to do in this mountain range? Ugh. The Man from Earth. That's another good film. If you're gonna watch The Man from Earth, my suggestion: don't read the description. Go in completely blind. The less you know about it, the better. I will warn you, the Man from Earth is very dialogue heavy, though. It's all dialogue. Just as a heads up. Like, I like a lot of, one thing that I like about, like, The Cube and The Exam is they fall under the category of, like, one-room settings. So, like, The Exam all takes place in one room. the cube pretty much takes place in one room. I mean, I'm pretty sure they filmed the entire movie in one set. They just changed the lighting, which is, you know, it worked. I liked it. So, like, I'm a huge fan of those movies. Huge fan of continuous shot movies. Rope. Rope is a masterpiece by Alfred Hitchcock. If you haven't checked it out. Hopefully you like Scadarplee's movie review. Last episode you got Scadarplee's book review. Are we? I thought we cleared out my... Ooh! Oh, wow! Yes, please! Freaking take this new tsunami. Is there anything else crazy better? Yeah, the stiletto's probably better. Okay. I should upgrade everybody else, but okay. Liara. Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait just a freaking minute. Oh my god. That's got to be the best gun in the game, right? You can take the tsunami. Holy Jesus. And you can take the tsunami as well. So I'll clear out some of these older ones because holy jeez. The breaker's no joke. But the cool thing about rope was so it's not technically one continuous shot. However, that's because of the technology at the time. But he did his best to hide the cuts. It's a very cool film. Great plot too. Now, after all this talk, I am not an expert on film by any means. I'm not trying to be an expert on film. These are just the opinions of an occasional movie watcher who's into a little bit stranger movies, maybe. Some of you might have heard all of those movies and be like, what is this freaking dude going on about freaking Rubber for? That's the worst piece of garbage I've ever watched in my life. You know, that's fine. It's fine. You're not going to change my opinion on Rubber, though. It's just not going to happen. Is this a better sniper rifle? Okay. I mean, that's got to be the better sniper rifle. I mean, we get more... That's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. That light armor's... What about this medium armor? Shields are a little worse. Damage... I don't know. I mean, two of them are better. I do like the high shield, though. That's worse. That's... Yeah, we're going to omnigel that. So yeah, and that goes for anything I say in my videos. I'm not an expert on anything. I think I said before, I'm mediocre at everything. So I'm sure Scadarplee's book and movie reviews are also probably mediocre. I don't know if we actually got everything we needed from we might have actually needed this artifact is why we had come here in the first place. I don't know. Protein data to recover. There are several small protein artifacts in the crate. Okay, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. There was also I don't think it might have been the Birdman. That was again not one. I think that's the name of the movie. One continuous take. Well, it was pseudo one take. But they had the cuts a lot better. But that's because better technology, basically. It's kind of a weird movie. But. All right, is there any? Let's take a visit here back to the game. I haven't talked about the game in probably 2 episodes now. Although I guess, man, there's not a whole lot to talk about. We're in the Mako. We are. I guess we'll go to this one first because it's technically closer. Visiting these boring, kind of nondescript.
What happened to this colony?
Nondescript buildings that have been copied and pasted.
Mercy. The entire colony
on every planet in the solar system. Well, go in here. But this is the true Mass Effect experience if you haven't gotten it. So we're gonna F6 so we don't lose anything. Looks like we're gonna be running a little long again. That's fine. Maybe I'll have to purge. Not the purges. No, there's not anything crazy on Vermeer. I mean, I guess there kind of is. There's nothing. I don't think there. Well, I guess there's the Seraphin at the end that could be kind of difficult, but I'm not fretting too much about that fight. Not like the Asari Commando fight. That one I was actually kind of dreading, and to get that through in one go, it's pretty happy. It's pretty good. It's pretty happy. Listen to me attempt to speak English. That explosive didn't do too much. So I actually oh, we're not done in here. See now that door's closed. There's got to be a door upstairs. Oh, I've done a lot of talking today. But, you know, hopefully you guys are enjoying my content. Or guy. Or girl. I don't want to exclude nobody. Was there something? Do we need to check out the sludge canister? There's a weapon locker. Or was this just not... I don't know. We might just be... We might not even be accomplishing part of the mission. I don't actually know for sure. Look how little that overheats. That is a beaut. It's a beaut. Okay. I cannot imagine that we're going to receive a better... but I think we do, though. I actually think we do. Because we still have quite a bit to go. If that's the best... There's no way that's the best weapon in the game. It's definitely the best weapon at the moment. Well, look at this stupid sludge canister. I don't even remember what we were looking at, like... Oh, that's heavy armor. I wish... Yeah, I do miss wearing heavy armor for sure. But my shields, I think, kind of make up for it. I got some ball and shields. Do another metagel. Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. I probably should upgrade my mods that are installed for the armor and ammo. Where are we? Oh my god, that was the first bunker. The first thing we visited wasn't the bunker. Oh, jeez. Okay, alright. Okay, we're doing Vermeer. Again, if you wanted to see me do something else, you should have been here 10 years ago when somebody actually watches this. And you might say that's negative. I'd say that's called being realistic. Because I don't really plan on doing that much self-promotion for this. I'm just not that big of a self-promoter type person. But I mean, I guess that's what this is. Like, you want to be successful, you have to promote yourself, I guess. That's what they always say anyway. But I say, be different. Right? Isn't that Apple's slogans? Think different? I'm just thinking different. And Apple's a multi-billion-dollar company, so my logic's pretty sound. Logic is pretty sound. Oh, I timed that wrong. Like, way wrong. Open up.
Perimeter clear.
Ooh, I'm hungry. So I had like I've been dieting for like 4 months now. I've lost actually like almost 50 pounds. I think 45 is where I'm at. Which sounds like really quick. It's been slowing down, trust me. But I gave up booze. If you wanna cut some weight fast, that will do it. So am I supposed to be getting something in here? What am I supposed to be getting? Colony of the Dead? Are the victims that is transmitted? Okay, search for clues. Fight your way through hostels. Okay. But so I ate. So I've been counting calories, obviously. And is this the one I need to go to? Yeah, it is. So I've been counting calories, and I had chicken. No. chicken lo mein. Is that what it is? It was like it was just a 6-ounce serving of it though. It was a real small serving, and I don't know exactly how many calories are in it. I just kind of have to guess from the app. I mean, I'm sure it's probably close, but you never know what some people are going to use in their recipes, you know. So it's hard to say. I mean, it's obviously it's been working, you know, it's been relatively close because I've lost so much weight, and I still, at least for the moment, continue to lose weight. Can I get out of the Mako? But it also sucks because towards the end of the day, it's like if you, like some things like I'm super sure that are pretty accurate. This one I'm not so much. It's like, well, how much more can I eat type of thing, you know? Because right now I'm pretty hungry. Even just there's not even food in this game. Can you imagine if I was playing what is that game called? It's not Diner Dash. It's the game where you make the basically you run a restaurant and use like your controls to put the food together. That's like a terrible description. That sounds like every game ever made. Speaking of that though, real quick while it's in my mind, I'll come back to the name of the game. I remember, this is how much of a SpongeBob fan I am. I remember, I might actually look for this game too. On Nickelodeon, they used to have a SpongeBob Flash game where you could, basically it was your job to assemble Krabby Patties. I played the freaking Krabby Patty out of that game. I played that game a lot. I don't know if I could, it's probably, it might have it on like archive, the Internet Archive or whatever, but if anybody can find that game, I don't care if it's 10 years after this episode goes up, freaking let me know, because I would play it again. And I know exactly what it looked. I could tell you 100% for sure if it was the game or not. I know exactly what it looks like. A lot of stuff in here. But back to the game that I was trying to think of. I just had I mean, I told you, I'm a big SpongeBob fan. That's not going to be the last time I talk about SpongeBob. I'll tell you that right now. Oh my god, I know I have items. I know. Oh, that has 315. I don't know. I think the breaker might be better just because of the overheat. The katana's definitely... Wow, they're really bumping up how good these weapons are. The harpoon's way freaking better. And it's got 3 slots. And nothing... Yeah, we got the best one from that one mission. Okay. I'm going to save, just out of abundance of caution. Begin manual override. Blast our way... I know! A Colonel... Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus has a lot to answer for. Okay, I believe... Well... Game, if you don't stop... if there was one thing I modded in this game, it would be... That was weird, my mouse was on screen for a second. It would be the inventory size. I'd make it 9,000. I don't think there's 9,000 pickups in this game. Because it's annoying for no reason. Like, it's like they put it in there just to have like another RPG element to it. I mean, I guess they probably put it in there so that you could sell the stuff or turn it into Omnigel. So maybe there was more than one purpose, but god dang, like, yeah. I mean, maybe it's more important to like sell it in Omnigel on the harder difficulties. It's certainly not necessary on normal and easy, I can tell you that. Alright, let's talk to Admiral Hackett. Another that's 45-minute episode. Don't worry, I'm not going to splice it up into 8 episodes. It's going to be 1 episode. Admiral Hackett, you got something for me? You don't have anything for me yet. Did we not do the mission properly? Nope. No. Alright, so the next time I think we're going to start Vermeer. I did do some side missions. I think you can kind of see why I haven't done them too much. So, with that, peace, and I hope to see you in the next episode.